Hey vinyl community, what's going on? It's Sunday night in the greater Boston area and it's LJ and I'm here with a quick VCLT. I wanted to give a huge thanks to another VC member and also do a quick vinyl update, which I haven't done in, it's been a little bit between the threads and the cassette community and the equipment videos, so I wanted to get right back into the heart of vinyl. There's still a couple of threads out there that are going that I'm going to respond to and want to respond to, so I will. So for the folks that put those out, no worries, I'll definitely circle back to them. There's one about bootlegs, there's one about finished music, but let me get these things out of the way first and we'll just keep popping them off, baby, keep them coming. First, here's what's going on in the background. This is an album called Violation by a band called Stars. This is from 1977, and I have to be honest, Stars is a band I wasn't familiar with at all, and vinyl community member Doug James had shot one of his great videos, which I love, Doug, if you're watching this, and he was playing this in the background. The song he was playing was actually called Cherry Baby, and I was just, it was VC synchronicity, man. Within a couple of days, I had stumbled on a copy. It's hard to say whether or not I would have grabbed it had that not happened, so I kind of look at the cover and say, if it wasn't for Doug's video and no familiarity with Stars, I don't know if the front would have done it for me. I might have thought disco, but looking at the back, I want to say, yeah, anybody with a handlebar mustache and a cleft chin, yeah, that's rock, and this guy's got a star earring, yeah, and it's a Rocksteady production. I probably would have grabbed it, who knows, but anyways, it's really, really good, late 70s rock, just some great stuff, So next up, I got a surprise package in the mail from VC member Greeno. I wasn't expecting anything from Greeno at all, and Greeno included a nice note, which was awesome. In the package, totally to my surprise, Greeno had made me some DVDs, which was very cool. Some live shows. I really can't wait to tear into these. Greeno, they're just absolutely awesome. They have bands like Loudness, Lizzie Borden, some Headbangers Ball, which is always awesome, April Wine, some Queensryche, some Heavy Pettin', and some Kicks. And it all varies from early 80s to right up until recent. So these are just freaking awesome. Greeno, you're the man. It's going to take me a while to get through them, but I'll drop you a note every time I watch one. Just absolutely awesome. Loudness is one of my favorite bands, period. Love Loudness. Thank you very much for those. And then in his note, Greeno went on saying, I gotta read this, dude, because it's so funny. He says, alright, in my fuzzy memory, I recall you saying you wanted some Piper, a band called Piper, which I definitely did. Piper is the band Billy Squier came from, and I love Squier. And Greeno says, wouldn't surprise me if I'm wrong, my memory sucks. So enclosed is a not-so-great copy of Piper's LP Can't Wait, which Greeno's dead wrong, it's actually fine. Sorry it's not in better shape, but it'll tide you over till it comes along. If by chance you weren't looking for Piper, ignore this paragraph and just keep it moving, people. That cracked me up, I loved it. Loved it. And I was going to open this live, but it's been a really long day and I'm wiped out. So this came yesterday and I'm like, I can't keep staring at this. I have to know what's in it. And as soon as I saw what it was, I just got so excited, so I flipped on the camera. And it was Piper's LP, Can't Wait. As far as I know, I could be wrong, sometimes I talk out my ass, I try not to, but shit, we all do it. And we just teach each other. But Piper has 2 LPs, in both featuring Billy Squier before Billy went solo. And this is Can't Wait from 77. So first of all, Greeno, you were spot on, dude. I've been killing myself trying to find Piper in the wild. I've only succeeded in finding a copy of their other album. Can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But it was Beat to Hell and the guy wanted 25 bucks for it. It was like, you're insane. I can turn to eBay and get a good copy for half of that. You know what I mean? But you try not to do that. You try to thrill the hunt. It's in the crate. You pull it out. That moment. But dude, you were dead on, man. This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. I was going to go to bed tonight, but after this Stars LP ends, it's definitely some Piper that's going to be spinning here. There's some killer late 70s classic rock, pre-solo Squier material. Greeno, thanks so much, man. This is really special. I'm really, really happy to add this to my collection. I am still looking for Piper's second LP, and it'll turn up, I'm sure, sooner or later. And Greeno, don't worry about the condition, man. The LP looks fine. You know, if we want to get all gold mine, it's an easy VG+. And the cover's got some shelfware, that's about it. It's not a big deal. The record's 35 years old, brother. which makes it younger than me. Son of a bitch. Anyways, Greeno, dude, you rock. Thank you so much. So much. I'm so happy to have this. And the DVDs are great. I'll definitely get to those soon and let you know what I think. Let's see. Small vinyl update. Small vinyl update. Actually, quite a few of the cubes behind me are vinyl update waiting to happen. But I wanted to get back to showing some, and here's some that I've picked up over the last couple of weeks. I've listened to them a bunch of times. Let's show them to you guys, let you know what I think of them. First, I'm a huge U2 fan, so when I saw this, even with a little tape residue on the cover, this is U2's Pride in the Name of Love. This is a single. It also has Boomerang, instrumental, Boomerang 2, and 11 o'clock, Tick Tock, and Touch. It's Pride, MLK on the back. I always get excited when I find U2 singles. I've found maybe 3 or 4 just in the last, year and a half. So they don't turn up too often. This one's Stone Mint. And again, yeah, Pride in the Name of Love, Boomerang 1 and 2, 11 o'clock, Tick Tock, and Touch. So all very, very cool stuff. Let's see, 1980, that can't be right. 1984, that's more like it. Just very, very cool stuff from around the Unforgettable Fire time. A cool early U2 single, one I'm really happy to add to my collection. And, you know, really the front, it kind of just looks like somebody must have hung it up on their wall or something. I guess we'll wrestle that one back in after. But anyway, so that's pretty cool. I'm not sure how rare it is. I really haven't bothered to look it up. It's not something that I consider selling anyways. So on that note, you know, when I do find something that I'm going to keep, value usually isn't all that important. It's something I'm going to hang on to anyway, so it doesn't matter. Here's some other stuff. I stumbled onto a yard sale. I paid 50 cents a piece for each of these. Some of them are a little toasty when it comes to the cover, but the vinyl's in nice shape. And I didn't have these, so they're great holder copies. Here's REO Speedwagon's first album. Such a great period for REO, and this is one that I didn't have on vinyl. I have just about everything else REO has done. This is the Great Orange Epic label. I did play this. I've heard it before, but only on MP3. And like I said, the covers are a little toasty. I mean, the top edge definitely has some wear. There's some paper peeling on the back. But you know, you hit that yard sale and you're flipping through and it's like, oh, there's REO's first album. And for 50 cents, that's how starter copies happen, folks. You know, for those that are just getting into collecting vinyl or wonder how do you end up with duplicates, that's how. I'm not going to leave it sitting there. I'm dying to add it. I didn't have it. There was some other stuff that I found there as well. First is, this is The Sweet, featuring Little Willie and Blockbuster. This is a great early 70s rock album, 1973. It's on Bell Records, and this is the same Sweet, Ballroom Blitz Sweet. Let's see, Sweet, Ballroom Blitz is Crocus, Come On Feel the Noise. Sweet's been covered a whole bunch of times. Maybe it wasn't Ballroom Blitz. I'm exhausted. Was it Come On Feel the Noise? Somebody can correct me in the comments. Fox on the Run, Ace Frehley has done a lot of Sweet covers. Fox on the Run, whatever. So anyways, there's Little Willie and Blockbuster. Sweet is very awesome. If you can overhear stars playing in the background, this is very, very similar. Definitely worth checking out. I believe they dropped the from their name and became Sweet after too long. Here is Free, better known for their hit All Right Now, and this is Heartbreaker. This was my first Free record. At that same yard sale, I found this as well as the LP that All Right Now is from. And I have to admit, both of them just completely blew me back in my chair. They were so damn good. I haven't stopped listening to either one of them since, and I highly recommend, if you're a fan of hard rock, early 70s hard rock, that you check out Free. Beyond All Right Now, which is a great song, but man, what a killer album. Absolutely awesome. Check out some sound clips online. Straight ahead, hard-edged, early 70s rock. This is, I'm trying to find the year for you, 73. Great album. Let's see. Here is a Doors record I didn't have, and I have just about all of them. I have 12 or 14 Doors records. This is Other Voices. I was a little skeptic. I've seen this one in the past for $8, $9, $10, and I've never picked it up. I know it was recorded and released posthumously after Jim Morrison passed away, and it's kind of one of those that, all right, without, you know, your trademark or hallmark lead singer, what are you? You know, Ray Manzarek's playing as Identifiable Anywhere. Robbie Krieger's playing as Identifiable Anywhere. John Densmore's a great drummer. And I gotta be honest with you, this is from 1971. So I did do a little bit of research online when I was listening to it. And I won't always do that. But the reason I did do it is because it just wasn't doing shit for me. It really wasn't that good. There was a couple of minutes or a couple of songs where the album kind of caught fire and they were all right. But, you know, if you're into the Doors and you listen to a Doors album, every song catches fire. So that's kind of what you come to expect. And then when you hear a Doors album where only a couple tunes catch, it's just wrong. So what it sounded like, it sounded like the Doors. And why wouldn't it? You have the entire band right here. But without that final instrument in Morrison's mouthpiece, it wasn't the Doors. And I think my mind wanted it to be. And even if not, it sounds like it because it's the same band. But man, the singing, it's not there. You know, if you can find it inexpensive and you don't have it and you're interested and you want it, grab it experimentally. But like, I wouldn't have paid more than 50 cents for it. I'm glad I didn't. 2 more to go. Here's another copy for me of Tubular Bells by Mike Oldfield. The only reason I picked this up is because I don't have the heart to leave it behind when I find it. And the vinyl is stone mint. Just awesome. The case, or the jacket rather, is a little rough. I told you I was tired. I'm screwing up on sweet, and I'm screwing up on terminology. I shouldn't have shot this tonight. Not too bad. Just a little shelf wear, but again, the vinyl is stone mint. And it doesn't take more than 10 seconds to drop the needle on this, and everyone in the house is like, you're watching The Exorcist. Absolutely awesome. Highly recommended. The other one I got was not at a yard sale. This was from a record store. This is Bob Dylan's New Morning. This is one of only 2 Dylan LPs I'm missing at this point, maybe 3. And when I say that, I mean the ones pre-1990-ish, like Shot of Love from the early 80s. So I think I have everything from Dylan's debut all the way up until 1990-ish or so, except for New Morning and Blonde on Blonde. Blonde on Blonde I had, and for the life of me, I have no idea what happened to it. And that's bizarre. So I have my eyes open for a copy of Blonde on Blonde. This was New Morning. This is from 1970. Very surprised, because this is an interesting period for Dylan. Before Blood on the Tracks. And all in all, to be completely honest, it was a really, really good album. I think there was only one weak track on here. It was If Dogs Run Free, the last song on side 1. Where I was kind of just like, what the hell is he doing? But other than that, solid, rock solid Dylan album. Rock solid add to the collection. Killer find. So I hope everyone out in the VC is doing well. I'll go ahead and get on those thread responses and some more vinyl updates, and I have some more cassette community stuff to share. A couple more equipment videos to shoot. All in all, if you enjoyed the channel, stick around because there's more videos coming. And thanks so much to all the recent subscribers too. You guys are the best, and those that watch religiously, you know I love you guys too. It's always great. Greeno, thank you so much for the Piper LP. You can hear Stars just ended, so you know what I'm doing next. Hope everyone's doing well and enjoyed their weekend. Take care. Talk to you guys soon.